this is a pattern piece, and this is a very simple beginner's pattern piece. And what you'll see marked on it is our company logo. There we go. And then you've got a letter here, and this says A. And this will refer to, in your instructions, you'll have the letter A, and it will tell you which pattern piece there is. And if there's more than one pattern piece, it will be A, B, C, and each one will be written down what part of the pattern that's going to be. So this might be the main bag. You might have another piece that's the pocket. So you've got the which pattern piece it is, and sometimes that's written down here. You've also got written over here what this is for, what is this pattern for. And then finally you've got this grain line running down the centre of the pattern piece. It's not always in the centre, it could move around, but here it's quite large and it's quite obvious. And those are the most important markings that you need for any pattern pieces. That's a very simple one. This one's slightly more complicated. This is a pattern piece for a piece of clothing. And you can see some of the same things on here. Again, we've got the letter. Again, that will refer to which pattern piece that is. And on here, it does actually tell you this is the front yoke. Then we've got the grain line, again, running down the centre there, telling you how to cut this. We've also got a marking for the cross grain here. We've got this marking here, which is the fold line. So this symbol here with the arrows pointing to the edge of the paper, that's just pretty much the universal symbol, not just on Sew Over It patterns, on all patterns. The universal symbol for cutting on the fold. So we've got a notch here, which is a marker. So you would cut that little notch out when you cut your pattern pieces out, and that will tell you how to match up the pattern with another piece. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, I always think of it as. They match together. So this notch will match with another notch on a different piece of pattern. And this pattern's also got these different lines here for the different sizes. So you would choose which size you were going to cut, and this one's been cut here. And then you would cut along the line that corresponds to your size. Also, finally, it tells you how many to cut on each pattern piece. This one says cut 2 on the fold, and this one says cut 1 pair in main fabric and cut a pair in lining fabric. So you know how many you've got to cut in each piece. And that will also be told to you in your instruction manual as well, but it's also written on the pattern piece.